Hello, my name is Nick Rigdon, and today we're going to be talking about celebrities during this time of pandemic, just because a lot of the stuff that they are putting out is seemingly weird, odd, and unusual. But it's kind of behavior of what? It's a big what? Now, what I'm about to show you is an actual video captured by an LA resident who noticed something that he was hearing like a large amount of airplanes above his head, so he decided to take a video.
I got it.
Now, why would the military be chasing a private plane if it wasn't a celebrity that was trying to run?
Pay careful attention and don't look annoyed.
Why are they running, you might ask? Well, because they've been accused by a lot of people of human trafficking and, let's say, a lot worse than human trafficking. And you're like, what can be worse than human trafficking? Use your imagination. We're going to start off with Madonna. Let's just see how Madonna's doing.
Oh, hell no!
Come on, go. Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish.
She's on her 6th glass of wine.
Come on, road, I can go. Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. 'Cause there's no more pasta. Oh no. We're gonna eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Yeah.
Are you sure? Sure it's not like 10? Like 2 bottles? No. 3 bottles. You never know. Alright. Okay. There's several things wrong with this already. Number 1, Madonna. Because there's no more pasta, bitch, you can have that delivered. If you really want pasta. Fried fish. Why is she singing about this? Why is she singing about this? This is stupid. Go home. You're obviously drunk.
Guys, I got so many pictures printed out today. Luca comes back home tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to hide all of these, but what a successful day of printing and diving super deep.
Did you all see that? Tell me you saw it. Watch it again. Watch it again.
What a successful day of printing and diving super deep.
Excuse me. Hillary Duff. What is this picture? What? It's weird. It's really weird. What is this? Because I'm starting to get really about this.
My friend Eric, who makes the most beautiful flowers, it put a smile on my face. My St. Patrick's Day flowers, they're all green. Do you see that they're all green?
So inappropriate and embarrassing.
What? This is Arnold, I can't say this word. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? His wife. This is his wife. Those flowers are clearly pink. And she said green twice. And why do you look like the Predator?
About being seen as the nicest guy in Hollywood is that no one searches my backyard for bodies.
His body movement goes with the phrases. You can hear the sound of the glass pouring. You can hear him slam it back down. He said that. Tom Hanks said that. So, Chet, you want to get back with me, bruh? Now, to go along with this theory, there is also another video of Oprah Winfrey saying probably the most outrageous thing I've ever heard.
And somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good. So you don't have a name for what that is. It feels good. And when I first said this years ago, people were like, "You're crazy," because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel.
Hard pass. Hard pass. No. Why did no one stand up and say probably not to Oprah? She can be wrong. She's human.
This sounds like something a perpetrator would say. Oh no, we're an inch into the conspiracy theory. And it's also not just related to celebrities. Oh no, politicians are in this too. You think it's all about the Hollywood stars? No, it's the people in the deep state. If you don't know who the deep state is, I suggest you check out this movement down here. Just type in the hashtag and you will read a bunch of information. But I also believe that a lot of politicians are within this kind of deep state corruption.
Because we all kind of know that politicians are corrupt.
But this next speaker is talking about Hillary Clinton and Anthony Weiner's laptop. If you don't know who Anthony Weiner is, he is the husband of Huma Abedin, which is pretty much Hillary Clinton's first hand.
The Anthony Weiner laptop, which I don't know if you heard this, I wrote an article about that too. 675,000 Clinton emails when they got Anthony Weiner's laptop in a search warrant because of all his sex perversion issues. There's a lot that can be prosecuted, I have no doubt, on that laptop. In fact, I heard that the New York police officers who saw some of it, even though they're hardened investigators, literally had to go throw up. It's bad.
Oh, and you think it just stops at celebrities and politicians? Absolutely not. There is also the mainstream media who is trying to invoke fear into the American people every single day. Number one, I listened to President Trump's briefings. I'm not like the biggest fan of President Trump, but I do admire him in some ways. And to be honest, he's trying to remain calm and get the information out there.
But the press is very dishonest.
But more than dishonest, they're siding with state propaganda.
Well, I think they do. I mean, they are siding with China. They are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They're siding with many others. China's the least of it. So why they're doing this, you'll have to ask them. But if we had an honest media in this country, our country would be an even greater place. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, along with celebrities, politicians, and the news media, you would think, well, we can't change any of that. Well, actually, that's what the QAnon movement is all about. It's about researching for yourself and trying to figure out what is the actual information aside from opinion. And that's what a lot of people have been doing in the QAnon movement. They've been doing their own independent research. They actually have a live broadcast. It's called Patriot Soapbox. So if you want to check that out, I highly recommend that because it's constantly live. It seems to be the president and the military are both involved in the QAnon movement. The QAnon movement is a movement to try and rid deep state actors or people who are corrupt from high elite places and put them finally behind bars. This means people such as
Hillary Clinton, Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hanks, and Ellen DeGeneres, to Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, to
a bunch of people who have been thought to be corrupt. Now, we don't have all the information, so we can't really say that this is a fact or this is really going on. But there are some clues as to what is going on. A lot of these videos are coming from Twitter of people just sharing this information saying, hey, this just happened, and I've checked it out, and a lot of it is happening currently or within the past week or so. Now, the next videos I'm going to show you are a bunch of tanks that are being driven through Chicago on a railroad.
Nick, that could just be the National Guard doing, its thing. The military does its thing.
What about in Europe?
Now, Nick, you're just a paranoid conspiracy theorist. Grab your tinfoil hat and just put it on your head if you think the government's trying to read your thoughts.
No, I don't think the government's trying to read my thoughts. I just think Bill Gates is trying to, depopulate the earth with one of his patented viruses that he made in Wuhan, China. If you don't believe me that he's trying to depopulate the earth, here's another video.
Number of children who die every year, from about 9 million to half of that if we have success on it. And the benefits there in terms of reducing sickness, reducing the population growth, it really allows the society a chance to take care of itself.
Reducing the population growth. Okay, he said that. Yeah, he said that. But, that doesn't mean anything. And QAnon's not real. #Q, really?
Okay, how about we watch something else? Now, this was put out from Trump's administration, and it seems to have a little clue inside of it. Is it a Blue's Clues? No, it's a Q. Now, did you catch that? Did you? Oh, if you didn't, here's another video to kind of slow it down for you and actually pause it so you can catch it. In case you didn't, because I didn't the very first time. I'm not the smartest.
Okay, Nick, that's a little weird. That's a little weird, right?
Now, if they have committed the crimes, I guess we're going to find out later.
If I'm 100% wrong, I can be wrong. I don't mind, being stupid. This is a theory that I'm interested in, so I thought I'd share it with you.
Oh. Courtney, you didn't even let me finish.
Sorry. Say it again.
Truth or...
No.
If you don't believe me on a bunch of things, well, that's fine. Celebrities acting weird, there's little clues in the president's videos, military airplanes or helicopters are chasing down private airplanes. We have tanks moving all across the U.S. What is really going on? Have you even asked yourself that question? Or are you just kind of listening to the news? And I've already shown an example of how the news can over-exaggerate and not specifically tell the truth.
I mean, these extremely reliable websites like 4chan, 8chan have been exposing shit. And it's like, if somebody wrote it on the internet, it must be true, and it is true. So it's like, I don't know how this is going to affect our whole New World agenda.
We're just going to have to work extra hard with my human sacrifices.
So what I'm saying is, in this time, kind of keep your mind open to conspiracy theories, because we generally don't know what our government does. We think we have a hold on reality and what our government is and what the people in the government do and how they can get away with crimes just because they're rich and they're in the government. But what if that all shatters? What if these people actually did get caught in the crimes? What if they actually are truly guilty of what they're accused of?
I would love an update on Tom Hanks. I don't mean hourly, I mean minutely. I mean, it's literally like huge chunks of time.
David Spade, we haven't seen you since 8 Simple Rules, and you're not even an A-list actor. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to convince you of a conspiracy theory, and I'm not trying to not convince you of a conspiracy theory. I'm just putting the information out there. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully we all don't die.